want to see from Kane. I kind of want to see more, but then again I think this is the moment where less is more with Kane, and I'm quite enjoying the little sneak peeks. I don't know how long they can really do with the John Cena feud. It's kind of...
I don't think they should overdo it.
Because The Rock's going to be obviously coming back, and WrestleMania is what, like 3 months away? Just about. You know, the Kane storyline with John Cena might be crushed a bit too quick, and then I don't think Kane's going to really get that kind of big storyline he's had. I don't think he's had one in a while since his brother, The Undertaker. Like him and he had when it was over the title, I think.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see, you know, Kane getting a better push and it being more stable. I'm too fed up of seeing Kane kind of like washing in and out and becoming a jobber basically. You know, losing matches to people all the time and starting to look weak. Now he's got his mask on, he's been kind of all, you know, resurrected as the new old Kane kind of thing that he's got going on, which I really love, by the way. And I loved his promo he cut on John Cena on Raw 2 weeks ago, which is really cool. But I'd like to see just him to focus his attention on someone else, you know. Although at the moment it's working with John Cena, but John Cena will be done with him as soon as The Rock comes back. So maybe if, I don't know, it's a possibility that The Undertaker comes back and him and Kane, you know, kind of relight a fire again, you know, from an old rivalry.
I think that, like, Kane's intention, I don't think it was to completely come back for Cena, like, because I don't think he would do that, like, to fully come back, right, I'm going to go for this one guy. No. Because I think he just come back to clear out everyone and just be himself again, as he used to be. Yeah. And then it just so happened to be that John Cena was the first guy in his path, so... but I just hope they don't drag it on to the point where you're like, right, The Rock's about to come back, so you need to get out of the way, and it just ends
that's my point as well. I don't want him to be punted somewhere else. But at the same time, you know, how old is Kane? He's like, what, 41? How long is he really going to kind of be around? So I kind of want to see a last hurrah, you know, like they're giving Mark Henry right now, and people are predicting that he will probably retire, or I don't know if people know it, he will retire. He's getting to that point in his career where, you know, how long can he go? So I want Kane to have a big pop before he goes, and I think The Undertaker will have a really good match at WrestleMania, and it probably will be his last match. I don't see him coming back, and you know, I do think he will win as well. I'm pretty sure he'll win. I don't see why they would break the streak, even if it was against, you know, someone as big as The Undertaker. At the moment there isn't really anyone.
I think it kind of probably has to be his last match, because if he wasn't able, or he just chose not to come back for a complete, almost a whole year.
You talking about The Undertaker?
Yeah, between like one match and WrestleMania, I think it probably will be his last match.
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty broken down, and he's earned his right. You know, he can take a year off. I'm happy for him to take a year off, and he wants to come back at WrestleMania, and that's fine by me. But you know, I think fans may get sick of it, but fans will probably start to forget about him and his legacy if he just keeps coming back for one match a year. But I'm really looking forward to seeing what he does, and obviously we're kind of straying away from the Kane storyline. Yeah. But just because I would like to see something with The Undertaker and Kane before it's all done, you know.
Yeah. I think the worst thing that could happen, which I don't think will happen, but if John Cena, like if they dragged on so much that John Cena ended up tying in at the start of like maybe